friends, Pamela Shepherd with Pamela Shepherd Productions here. And today I'm going to remove my acrylic nails. I am so sad that I have to remove them, but for some reason they have started really affecting me, and I will show you my fingers. It happened to me about a year ago, and I've been told I have lupus, I've been told I've not had lupus, that it's fibromyalgia, whatever. But anyhow, for some reason it has really affected my fingers. My nail tech is the best in the whole wide world, and she has been so sweet and kind and really worked with me. What I've done is I went a whole year without them, and this time this is my third fill, and I'll go get you a close-up so you can see what it's doing to my fingers. It's causing them to break out, and I don't know if you can see, but from my knuckle up, it has started just really turning red, and it is so painful that when I wash my hands, it feels like if the water's cold and not quite warm enough, it feels like needles are poking my finger. So as you can see on both hands, it's the same. So I'm going to have to take it off. I don't want to just dip my hands down in acetone because I think that would hurt. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut little pieces of cotton rounds apart. I'm going to cut them in little shapes, and I'm going to put them on my on the nails. I'll cut these in, and I'll put it on my nail, and I'll really saturate this with the acetone, and then I'm going to put foil over that to hold it, and then I'll wait a certain length of time and scrape it off. But I'm going to let you go along the journey with me. So I'm going to put the camera down so that you can see what I'm going to do. So, and I'll try to get it close enough that you can really see what I'm doing. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, so like I was saying, you can see where like the first knuckle of every one of them are pretty red, and then even underneath it's well, that one has a little bit of green paint. I was helping my grandson, but they're sore and they split and actually start bleeding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little, get it where you can see a little better. I'm going to cut these into, well, let me just try this. If I just do, like if I do this and saturate it and put it on there, and then put the piece of foil on there to hold it, and I'll do each one of those, and we'll see about starting to get it. I do want to leave them a little bit long because I have another brand new product that I have bought and purchased, and actually I'm going to start selling it because I thought that would just be the perfect answer to my problem. So we'll see. So let me get started doing this, and we'll see if it works. So I just bought this. It's 100%, what did I say? 100% acetone. And so that's what I'm going to do, is do that and see if it cuts through, because it's actually gel on top of my, oh, I don't know about trying to get, oh, it's getting everywhere. So if let's start with the pinky finger. Ooh, it is really saturated. Let me put one of these under it. And then I'm going to take a piece of foil, and I'm going to put the foil on top of it. Well, let me go. It is really saturated. Then I'm going to take a piece of the foil and fold it under and fold it over and have it just on that part of my finger. That way it hopefully won't affect my finger as much. We'll see. I'm going to do that to every one of my fingers. I'll do a couple more here on camera. And then, see, that's saturated. Take a little piece of foil. And that's kind of a strange little tear on my foil. But I'll put that around there like that. And like that, and it'll hold that right on there, so then I can come back and use you know, a scraper and scrape it off, see if I can get it to scrape off. So let's do that. I need a little bowl to dip this in or something, I think. So I'm just going to fold that over. Tear me another little piece of foil. Put the foil on top, bend it over, and then bend both of the pieces. I'm sorry I did that out of camera. I'll try to do the next one in camera. Okay. Then I think I might just try doubling that up and see if it'll really hold saturation. That might be smarter to do like that. Tear me a little piece of foil. Ah, that's too little. Okay, so put it on top like this. Fold it under my finger and around my finger and around my finger like that. You know what? I felt that go all over my whole finger, so that one was kind of silly. I think it's going to get... Oh, we'll see. I'm going to try to do that again maybe, though. Okay, so this is a pretty big saturated piece, so let me get this. Okay, so I'm going to put this on my thumb. And then I'm going to, get back in the camera, put the piece of foil on top. Fold the foil under my thumb. Put it beside my thumb and beside my thumb. And squeeze it. And we'll have to time it. I'm thinking 5 minutes maybe. So, okay, I'm going to wait 5 minutes. About 5 minutes, and we're going to take this off and see. Whoa, there we go. Look at it took the gel off for sure. See there? The gel came off. Let me see if it did anything for the... It didn't do, it took the gel off. So let me get a paper towel here. Keep our mess cleaned up a little bit. So it did take off the gel polish here. Not so much the... Okay, not so much the acrylic, but it did take off the gel. So I'm going to clean that off pretty good here. And let's see, I've got another little... This is like, don't do this at home, kids. This is like a little... Okay, so what I'm going to do is see if that... What happened to my little foil piece? Oh, here it is. I'm going to keep the same foil piece. Well, let's just take these all off and see what it did. Did it take off our gel and our, maybe not even, because this one has the glitter. You know, glitter is a little more hardy. Yeah, a little bit more. this down in the lid, and I see that the gel came off of that one as well. Well, almost. Woo, it's gonna hit everywhere. So I'm going to take the pinky finger off. Let me see if I can just zoom in. Oh, that is terrible. Okay, so I think this is a little bit of a process. I'm thinking I should have just went ahead and soaked them. We'll see. Okay, so this one came off real quick, and so did this one, so I better hurry up and scrape off what I can. Oh yeah, it's scraping off. I can feel it all gooey and scrapey. But I noticed I got the 100% acetone because fingernail polish isn't just 100% acetone necessarily. Yeah, I can see that it's coming off. There we go. Good thing I've got some nice oil to put on my... Okay. All right, and let's see. I think it was this one. And see, the problem is if you let it dry, it kind of hardens back up. Oh yeah, here we go. It's coming off. Okay, friends, here we go. I took it off the thumb, and looky there, we're having some pretty good success. But we're at 15 minutes of soaking, 5 minutes each time, and then scraping in between is what I've done. I might, on the right hand, I might actually just soak them all at the same time in a bowl. After all, we'll see. And I'll be able to tell right away how we're doing. But you see, I can see some sparkle there. My nail tech put sparkly acrylic on my thumb all my nails actually, when she first put it on. So down at the end there. Wow, I wonder if it's getting pretty close. Getting pretty close. We'll see. Ooh, it's feeling like it's really getting down to, oh, it is. It's so down to my nail. Yeah. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty flimsy. It's down to my nail. Okay, be careful with those dudes. That might have done it. I think 15 minutes did it. I think I'll put some of this oil that she gave me on it. Yeah, oh, that feels good. And then make sure and get my cuticles nice and pushed back. Nice and oil. Oops, there's a little bit of glitter right there. There we go. Yeah, wow. Okay, so then I think I went to the pinky. See how that's gonna do. So it took about 15 minutes, three bouts of 5 minutes to get these going. That pretty much took it off. Okay, so a little bit more. There's this one that's kind of disgusting, my pinky. Put some triple antibiotic cream or something on it, possibly, huh? Make sure my cuticles are nice and pushed back, because my fingernails are so small that I don't have much base. So I want to push the cuticles back as far as I can to have some base. You can feel a little bit of acrylic going on this one. And I see a little tiny bit of, see that sparkly on this one, just a tad bit? Yeah. Okay, so there you have it. One hand still has, but you can see how rough they look. Pretty rough. Pretty sore. And these are also. But I'm going to go wash these and use my nail brush. Then I think I'm going to soak these, and I'll be back and I'll tell you how long it took to soak these off, okay?